Is there any meaning behind work other than just a measly paycheck? Watch this.
Work until we have to die just for the privilege of being alive. We have to work somewhere just to afford a house that we're never at because we're working to afford the house. Is the meaning of life to work and pay taxes and then die? On top of that, we also have to work to afford our vehicle to get to work in other places and afford gas just to get to work. And we also have to pay taxes for our roads to drive on to get to work. And then we have to work for our children to go to school to learn how to work. So our children know how to work for their children so that their children can go to school and go to work. Like, somebody tell me that this is fair. Like, is it lazy to just want to enjoy life? Like, why do we have to work? Why? I'm stressed.
You know, I saw this and this doesn't make me angry. I don't think this is a snowflake response. I think this is actually a deep question. And she lays it all out. Certainly going through several scenarios here. Do we have to work for this? Do we have to work for that? Is that why do we have to work? And certainly income is a huge part of it. But impact is there. And this is so sad because she hasn't been given an explanation for why we work. She hasn't been given a vision as to the contribution she could make. All she's ever seen with work is, I have to do it. And so what is she hearing? She's hearing, I don't have a choice. She says, I want to be happy. But no one's ever told her that you can absolutely be happy and work. But when all we see out of work is this utilitarian, I know that's a big word, but it kind of sounds heartless, emotionless. It sounds awful, doesn't it? This young lady sees work like a lot of people. She's not a snowflake. This is not laziness. This is someone who's wrestling with, why do I get up in the morning and go do work? Is it just because of all these things I must have? Do I work to live? She's questioning this. By the way, this is not a new question. People for generation upon generation upon generation have asked this question. Work has always been about survival. Before there was a paycheck, before there was money exchange for work, it was, I work to eat. I have to go out. I've got to work to eat to maintain my life. So there is purpose there. Someone needs to explain that to her and share that, hey, you do have to work to survive, but it doesn't need to be limited to that. And what she's doing naturally as a young person, she's looking at the future of life and she's going, I got this bill, I'm going to have this bill, and I got to go do something that I don't enjoy. I got to spend all this time just to maintain this. She's asking the question, what does happiness look like? Well, happiness looks like being uniquely you, young lady. You are talented. There is a task or a role that you would truly look forward to every morning. Even on the bad days, you would return to it with joy. There are results that you, young lady, are uniquely talented to deliver, and you would enjoy it. But even more importantly, it would be rewarding for you because you would see people receiving what you have uniquely to give. And the paycheck is the bonus at that point. I hope my message gets back to you because I think you're asking the right question. And I hope I've helped you see the answer. You were created to fill a unique role in your work. You are needed. Somebody out there needs you because you can do something that I can't do. Somebody needs that. And so you must do it. And I hope you see work as a contribution, not just something that pays you so that you can survive. I want you to see work as a way that you can thrive. And I hope that you see this video, and I'd love for you to reach out to me. And if you don't want to get a coaching session live, let's do it off air because I want people to see the rest of the story. I want you to wrestle with this, and I want you to get some answers and see a future where you're excited about the idea of work. Not because of the work, but because of the result of the work.